everyone. Ooh, a little too close. A little too close. All right, we are live. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. Dinner ran a little bit long tonight. You'll see this on the replay as there's no one yet in the live to chat with, but that's okay. Tonight we are discussing in Susan's Movie Club Jojo Rabbit. Rewatched it last night. One of my favorite movies from last year. Mr. Taika Waititi, his imagination is absolutely incredible. I loved and adored this movie. I can't wait to talk about it with more people. We got 3 in the chat. We got 6. Oh my God, we got 6 and 1 thumbs up. Let's equal it out, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. If you are new here, like, subscribe. I appreciate you all. Patrick, hello. Rob, hello. My day was good. I worked. I apologize about being a little bit late, but dinner ran a little long tonight, so I was, crunching the time in. Mr. Scott, hello there. Adam Zoo channel, hello to you as well. We have 8 people, 3 likes. Thank you very much. How was your week? How did everything go? What did you have for dinner tonight? Let me know your weekend wrap up. Our usual chat that we do before we start talking about the movie. I have to say that this week went by fairly quickly, and that's why I did not watch as many Blu-rays as I anticipated, but I'm going to try to do better. But I did watch Casablanca. Now I have to watch Shawshank. Mr. Scott just ate delicious quesadillas. That sounds delicious. I can't even remember the last time I had a great quesadilla. I love quesadillas. Patrick, what is the next week movie? I was actually thinking about that. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait just a smidge to reveal the grand reveal of what next week's movie is going to be. How was your week? Let me know. Let me know down below. It's so easy for me to just, rattle off the same spiel. I've been thinking about a few of the videos that I want to do for the upcoming week. Guys, I think I'm going to do my top 10 favorite films of all time. That's right. I know before I've said I don't really have any. I've been thinking about it because I know you guys want to know. You've requested this video again and again, and I've really sat down and I've figured out. I've made a list. I actually have tons of things crossed out and rewrites. It's so difficult to narrow down a top 10 of all time, but I think I've managed to do it. So let me know if you guys want to see that for this coming week, my top 10 films of all time video. Let me know. Let me know. All right. Rob had Chinese food. Rob, what is your go-to Chinese meal? Mine is General Tso's. My local Chinese place is banging. It's so good. I love their General Tso's with broccoli. It's so good. All right. Hi. Hi is finally here early for once. Yay! Mr. Scott, lots of news has been coming in about movies and TV. I've been kind of following, but I'm so busy with work. I apologize, guys, if I'm really slacking on movie news, or should I say TV news too, I guess. I don't know. Work is like taking up my time, man, but I'm focused. I'm laser focused. All right. Hi wants to see my top 10 of all time. So does Patrick. Yay. I'm going to do my top 10 favorite films of all time. I try to incorporate as many different genres as possible. I think it's a great list because coming from someone that really didn't have any absolute favorites, I think this is a pretty good list. Patrick, did you hear that Mulan is going what? Mulan is going to streaming? It's going to Disney Plus, I'm assuming? What? Can anyone else confirm that? Did Grace Randolph break that news today and I was unaware? Oh my God. I'm really behind. We got 14 people. Yes, 14 people. 4 thumbs up. All right, so we got 13 people. I'm going to start talking about Jojo Rabbit. Oh, Rob. Oh, your Chinese place is called Panda Wok. Mine is called Chopsticks. How cute is that? uh Justin, let's hope the emoji people stay. Oh, I know. I know. Trust me, after last week's live, when it finally uploaded the next day, I went through and I blocked them and reported them. I think I was doing stuff. So let's hope. And I apologize for that last week. I felt like it really threw everything off and I was getting really agitated. I don't know why I had trolls in my chat, whatever you want to call them, haters. I don't know. But let's just hope, cross your fingers, that does not happen this week. And if they do, I know what to do. So it's all a learning experience. All right. Justin had, cheesesteak for dinner. That's good. Mr. Scott, I haven't heard about Mulan going to Disney Plus. Sammy boy, what's up? Are you interested in Scoob? No. No, because it went to on demand. I would have to, pay extra money for it because if it came out in the theater, I think you all know I have the AMC A-list pass and I probably might have would have seen Scoob in the theater because I wouldn't have to pay extra money for it, but I'm not going to buy it on demand. I'm not going to do that. Andrew, keep up the good work. Oh, I love your YouTube channel. I love your Tuesday Blu-ray videos. Keep up the good work. Off your channel keeps it growing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am hoping for more subscribers. I can't believe I'm almost at 1,200, guys. We're almost there. We're over the halfway point of 1,200. So dreams can come true, I guess. All right. Patrick, go look online. You might be able to watch for free. Oh, Scoob. Okay. Well, you know what? Scoob isn't really at the top of my list, I must say. Like I've said before, I'm not huge into animation. Just the things that are like super really popular. I don't know. I just don't gravitate towards that. I know I need to broaden my movie horizons. Everyone says that. I know. I'm sorry. All right, apart from Best Adapted Screenplay, what other Academy Award do you think that Jojo Rabbit deserved? Oh, okay, so let me describe Jojo Rabbit first, then we'll get into the Q&A. But start asking questions. Shadow Soul, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the chats. I'm going to start talking about Jojo Rabbit just for anyone that doesn't really know about it. And then we will start our Q&A portion of the movie. You can ask me personal questions about myself. I'm an open and honest book. I don't like to hide anything. So get everything going. I'm going to go on a spiel because we got 15 people. Woo! 15 people. 5 thumbs up. Do me a favor. Just slam that like button a few more times. Get it up there. That would be fantastic. All right. So let's talk about Jojo Rabbit, the brilliancy from Taika Waititi. I actually looked this up on IMDb last night. Taika Waititi wrote this script in 2011, 9 years ago, and it just got made probably in 2018. It came out in 2019. But I just thought that was absolutely incredible. He is so creative, ahead of his time. I really need to watch more of what he does because I think creatively, he's brilliant. He's one of those, Destiny, I see you, girl. I see you. Hey, Destiny. Taika Waititi, in my opinion, is just a fresh mind in the movie industry. He's not scared. And obviously he's not scared. Ty, what's up? Don't worry. I was late too. I was late by like 5 minutes. So no problem. No issue. So Jojo Rabbit, if anyone has not seen this, and I don't know why you wouldn't, because I did assign this for your homework for this week, guys. But anyone has not seen Jojo Rabbit, it is about this 10-year-old boy right here, Roman Griffin Davis, named Jojo in the movie. Can I just tell you, this was his first credit ever? Ever. He only has 2, and this was his first one. I can't even believe it. He is a remarkable young actor. The Academy Awards really need to start having like a young actor category because I feel like so many performances every year should get acknowledged and they never do. And his is definitely one of them. Also, the girl. I forget her name in the movie. I'm just going to call her the girl in the wall. The girl in the wall. Thomasin McKenzie is her actress name. Thomasin McKenzie. These two were absolutely phenomenal. So Jojo Rabbit is about this 10-year-old boy, Roman Griffin Davis, and this takes place in Germany during the war, and Hitler is at his height of popularity, and he is being Elsa. Her name is Elsa. Thank you, Sammy boy. Um, he's being groomed to be a part of Hitler's army. A bunch of young boys and girls are being recruited, and that's what this movie is about. And he has an imaginary friend, played by Taika Waititi himself, Adolf Hitler. And I can't even imagine him doing that because he is half Jewish. I found that out on IMDb last night as well. He is half Jewish playing Adolf Hitler. That's interesting. So Adolf Hitler is his imaginary friend. Scarlett Johansson is his mother, who is actually hiding Elsa right here, the girl in the wall, because she has a soft spot for her. She doesn't believe in the war that's going on. She wants she wants peace, and she's giving out all of these flyers, and she's sending the message of free Germany. And this is such an emotional roller coaster of a movie, and this is why this script won Best Original Screenplay at this past year's Academy Awards, because one minute you are laughing and then you are crying and then you feel every emotion possible, and then you're in a downward spiral. It takes you on a ride, and you don't know where the script is going to go next. And that's one of the things that I really, really love about this movie. It's just so good. It is just so good. And Sam Rockwell's in it. Sam. My man, Sam. He's in it as well. He's the reason to watch it alone. No. But yes, I love and adore Jojo Rabbit. I think it's a phenomenal movie. I was very hesitant about it at first. When I first heard about it, I was like, a movie about Nazis, Adolf Hitler, and it's supposed to be funny. And I'm thinking, how is this going to work? And then I went and saw it in the theater, and it blew my mind, because the way Taika Waititi wrote this script, it was just right on the edge. As you saw in my review, I said the exact same thing. It was right on that edge of being completely inappropriate and goddamn fantastic. It was just unbelievable. So I love Taika. I love Taika. Anything that he does, I just want to see it. I want to see it. I'm having faith that he's going to like revamp the Star Wars franchise, trilogy, whatever. Even though I've never seen Star Wars, any of them, but I know a lot of people were not happy with Rise of Skywalker, how the last trilogy that we had was just okay. It wasn't super phenomenal. So with Taika Waititi taking this franchise into his hands, it seems promising. It seems very, very promising. All right, so let's talk about Jojo Rabbit, one of my favorite movies from last year. I've been talking. You guys have been writing your questions. I'm going to answer. Let's have a little convo. If anyone's new in here, how was your week? What's going on? What'd you have for dinner? Usual conversation. Let me know. By the way, I wanted to say that I love how everyone in my comments on my videos throughout the week, you guys are so friendly to one another. Like everyone's talking to one another, like, hey, hi, like Asia and Ty talk a lot back and forth, and Justin and Michael. Like, I love it. I love how you guys, we're like a little family on this channel, and I love it. I love that I can be the glue for you guys to like know each other and talk. I think it's fantastic. All right. So let's go to High's original statement in question. Hold on, let me shift. All right. Apart from best adapted screenplay, it won best original screenplay, by the way, not adapted. Adapted was oh no, it did win adapted. My mistake. My mistake. Best adapted screenplay. What other Academy Award do you think that Jojo Rabbit deserved? Um well, obviously ScarJo. In my opinion, Scarlett Johansson, and I paid attention to this the second time that I watched it, ambulance. There's always something going by with a chat, an ambulance or a motorcycle. Um, with ScarJo's performance, I was paying attention because I was kind of thinking for a minute, am I overhyping her performance? Did Laura Dern really deserve it? So last night when I was watching it, I kept it in mind and I was really paying attention. Scarlett Johansson deserved that award because I'm embracing everything that she's saying. And she just had so many great moments with JoJo, with Elsa, and I just think she got robbed. I really, really do. In my mind, it is confirmed. Laura Dern won her Oscar not based on her performance, but based on she's Hollywood royalty. She's the product of Hollywood royalty, and they're like, okay, it's her time to win something. And so they gave it to her. I'm going to stand by that. Who else agrees with me? Because I'm sorry. In my opinion, Scarlett was so good, so good. But besides the best supporting actress category, maybe best costumes. Not that Little Women wasn't deserving of best costumes, but their costumes was amazing. And I mean, no way would Jojo Rabbit win best cinematography over 1917 because that was absolutely brilliant. But you got to admit, some of those shots were really good. The use of color in this movie is just so attractive and it's so pleasing to the eye. I just really, really enjoyed it. All right, let's get off that. Oh, mom's in the room. Hello. Hello, Bonnie Festa. All right, let's go to questions. Let's go back up to questions. All right. Rob, I want to watch King of Staten Island, new film by Judd Apatow on demand in June. I think I've heard Zach Pope talk about the King of Staten Island. I think. Oscar legend. I love the original Scooby-Doo live action, not the Cartoon Network reboot. Mystery. That's a big run-on sentence. Okay, I love the original Scooby-Doo live action, not the Cartoon Network reboot. Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster. I haven't seen either one. Do you watch premieres of movies where you see cast and fans attend to? No. Shadow Soul is doing great. Might have to hop off in a few to get dinner. Hey, I completely understand. There's one thing I understand. It's food. All right. So no worries. Hop back on whenever you can. Patrick, did you watch Jojo Rabbit in theaters? And how was that like? Yes, I did watch it in theaters, as I mentioned in my little spiel that I just did. And it was absolutely fantastic. It wasn't a crowded theater, but there was some people in there. And I had my soda and my popcorn, and I loved every minute of it. Andrew, are you going to a new Blu-ray video this Tuesday for Target Tuesday? Yes. As long as there's something coming out, I will be going. We're the last few weeks here, and then nothing new is going to be coming out. So we have, I think, 4 more weeks left, and then there's going to be nothing new. So we have another month of Target Tuesdays, and then that's it. Probably it'll be like what's in the mail videos if I decide to buy any Blu-rays. Destiny says hi. Ty said hi. Adam Zoo Channel, my local movie theater was doing something awesome by that you can buy a 25 Dallas. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know. Justin Kirby, Jojo Rabbit was great, and that ending, I know it kills you and kind of inspires you at the same time. And it's goofy, you know? I loved it. Patrick, did he direct movies before Thor? I'm sure Taika Waititi has. I just don't think I didn't know who he was until Thor Ragnarok. to be honest. So I'm sure that he has done other things that I gotta check out because I gotta be honest, he's probably like my new favorite director. Oh, here we go. Adam's new channel. Are you saying dollar gift card? It says dollar. Dollar? And get a free 5 gallons of popcorn. That's a lot. What we do in the shadows? Great movie of Taika Waititi's. Okay, good to know. Doesn't one of the award shows have a young actor category? I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's not the Oscars, and they should. Yes, okay, Mateo is in the room. Yes, he directed movies before Thor and better movies than Jojo. What We Do in the Shadows is brilliant. Shadow Soul, Stephen Merchant's scene in the movie was hilarious. Hilarious slash frightening because that obviously happened to people. The Gestapo would just come in and just randomly ransack your house and see if you had any Jewish people hiding. Andrew, I want to buy Jojo Rabbit on Blu-ray. You should. Canadian Boy 908. Hello, are you new to the live? I think you are. He just bought Jojo Rabbit. Wonderful. Patrick, what was that one of your favorite movies of all time last year? Jojo Rabbit is not one of my favorite movies of all time, but it was my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of last year. Yes. Hi there, my name is Gabe. Hi, Gabe. I'm a new sub. Hi, new sub. Thank you for subbing. And I just wanted to introduce myself. Thank you. I cannot stay long, but I hope you have a blessed day and are being safe. Yes, I am. God bless. God bless to you. Thank you, Gabe. Sammy Boy, Scarlett was a really good mother for that time period. That scene was a WTF moment for me. Didn't see it coming. I don't think anyone did. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, the shoes scene. And that's the brilliancy of Taika Waititi and his directing and writing, because for like the first half of the movie, he focuses on shoes, namely Scarlett Johansson's shoes that she's wearing. And you're kind of wondering, as I'm sitting in the theater and I'm watching this, I'm thinking to myself, these shoes are going to be important somehow, because he keeps focusing on them as she's dancing around on the wall, and there's her shoes, and a couple of other times. And then the infamous scene, he runs into his mother's hanging body in the town square and just focuses on the shoes. And that's how we know that it's her. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely. Like, I gasped in the theater. You could hear a pin drop when that happened, when I was watching it. It was crazy. Ugh. Let's back this up. Let's back this up. All right. Justin Kirby, it was brilliant. One of the best. Patrick, I know that this is random, but now it's raining here where I'm at now. Well, it's not raining here, thank God. Justin worked for Tarantino as well. You need to see Inglourious Bastards. It's on my list. I have it. It's on the list of never seen it. Mateo, Jojo deserved the costumes Oscar and maybe Scarlett, but Laura was a good choice. Sammy Boy, did you ship Jojo and Elsa, or did you think it was weird? Because I don't really remember the age gap. That's a little bit of an age gap. I would put her at like late teens and he's like 10 or 11. So I didn't ship them as a couple. I shipped them as like a brother and sister relationship, because obviously that's what she is to him, I think, as an older sister. His older sister obviously passed away, so I feel like she's a substitute for his sister. Rob, Jojo Rabbit was my third favorite movie of last year, behind Ford v Ferrari and Uncut Gems, my pick for Best Picture, but I was not disappointed with Parasite winning. I was not disappointed with Parasite winning because it was deserved, number one, and it was also a very big thing of the Academy to have a foreign international film win Best Picture. So I thought it was good. It was nice of them to do that. Rob saying hi to my mom. Mateo, Parasite deserved that. Mateo, we're not saying Parasite didn't. Calm down. Don't get your knickers in a twist, my man. It's okay. Hi, I definitely agree. I think that was one of the best of her best performances. Do you think this was her best movie to date? Um, maybe. Maybe. Because with Marriage Story, I thought Marriage Story was Adam Driver's movie. I feel like Adam Driver had more of those pivotal moments, less Scarlett had less than that. I feel like she was what Adam Driver bounced off of, and she didn't really give the same bounce off of him, if that makes any sense. So maybe, maybe Jojo Rabbit is her best performance to date. I mean, even though we don't see her in the movie Her, she did great voice acting work in that. I can't lie. Hi, saying hi to my mom. Hi, Bonnie. Do you watch movies on opening day or do you go for opening weekend? It depends on when they open. Like if there's a time, well, they usually open on Fridays, but if there's like a 4 o'clock showing on a Friday, I'll go then. I'm an introvert. I don't like to be around a bunch of random people, especially, I was ahead of my time with this whole pandemic or I shouldn't say that word, the phenomenon. With the phenomenon situation, I was ahead of my time. I don't like to be around a bunch of random strange people. So I like to go to the movies when it's not crowded. So like a 4 o'clock on a Friday, I can get out of there by like 6:30. I don't run into any crowds. Or like a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, where it's just not ideally Monday and Tuesday and then Friday. So that would be like my 3 times a week that I would go. I miss it so much. Who else misses their theater? I know it's a bad, obvious question, but I know everyone misses their theater. All right, Patrick, what are the next movies you are going to buy? Well, I have a couple of Best Buy packages upstairs, but we're saving that for Tuesday for, what's in the mail / Target Tuesday. There's not much else coming out. Not much else, so. Rob, Mateo, Parasite absolutely deserved the win, but I just want a comedy to win Best Picture. Yes, thank you. Why is it that everyone thinks that it has to be a drama? It doesn't have to be in my opinion, comedy is so much harder than drama. Comedy, you have to make sure you're timed out. I know this. I'm a humorous person. I think you guys understand that. Like, comedy is so hard. You have to have the timing right. Your material has to be on point. And if it's not, you fail, and you fail hard. And when a good comedy comes out, I want a comedy to win Best Picture too. What's wrong with that? We just need to get a comedy that's like deserving of it. Shadow Soul, The Hunt is the last big movie coming out, which is on June 9th. Yes, I realize. I don't know if I'm going to buy that one because I was kind of iffy about it. I'm not sure. Ooh, we got 20 people watching. Hello, 20 people, but 10 likes. Let's get that thumbs up. Brett is in the room. I'll never forget the sound of the audience gasping in my movie theater at that moment. You could hear everyone's heartbreak. I know. It was like earth shattering when that happened. I was like, and I never do that. I can usually see something coming. It's very rare that something can shock and surprise me, and that did that moment. But I was like, something's going on with her shoes. He keeps focusing on them, and then that happened. It was like, bam, a hit on the head. I was like, oh my God. All right, everyone's talking to my mom. Harvey, hey, what's up, Harvey? Hi, Susan. How was the movie? Harvey, did you not watch Jojo Rabbit? Shame on you. Shame on you, mister. The movie's fantastic. I love the opening march music of the film. I like the music in the film too. I really do. I thought it was like creative using modern music in a different language. Like in a different language. You know what I mean? It was just a cool spin. A cool spin on everything. All right. Happy Blobfish Production. Oh, this is Gabe, my new subscriber. Happy Blobfish Productions. I found you on Twitter, I believe, through the Fandom Collective Twitter page. Hey, you seem like a super nice person. Thank you. When I saw your Twitter, I had to sub. All right. The Twitter is working. Thank you so much for subscribing. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I knew that was her hanging. I could not believe it. I know, Mr. Scott. Kevin 5012. I love Jojo Rabbit. My favorite part will always be when Jojo found his mother Well, I don't know about a favorite. That's not my favorite part. I would say most memorable, shocking, but definitely not my favorite. Sammy Boy, I really love the soundtrack. There's some relaxing violin music or cello, I think. Rob, Scarlett was great in Lost in Translation with Bill Murray. You know, I saw that so long ago, and it's one of those that it didn't stick in my brain. So I'd have to watch that. Is that on Netflix? Because if that's on Netflix, then I'll watch that. I don't know about buying it. I don't know. Mateo. Oh, Mateo's talking back at guys. No fighting. Mateo and Rob. Well, Rob, Parasite is a comedy too, a black comedy. I don't know about a comedy, Mateo. I don't know about a comedy. It's not really. I don't know. I guess it's a black comedy. I don't know, but all right. Mr. Scott, Marriage Story shows why I don't want to be married. Well, it's don't say that. Because when you find your person in life, you want to get married. Don't let a movie influence that important decision for you. Keep your mind open. Rob, you got a point, Mateo. Kevin, I wish the actors who played Elsa and Jojo were on Oscar contenders, but the Academy don't take child actors and teen movie idols under 21 seriously. Well, they used to. I mean, Anna Paquin won for The Piano. Tatum O'Neal won for Paper Moon like 1,000 years ago. I mean, it's possible for young actors to be nominated and win, but it just doesn't happen very often. And I feel like this is why we need a young actors category along with a stunt category, because that's important as well. Like, you're taking away the two sound categories and making them one. So give us another category. That's my opinion. Mateo just backed up my point. Anna Paquin won her Oscar when she was 11. Hi, my movie theater is getting an upgrade during lockdown, so it's a bittersweet situation that my theater is closed. It's for all of us. Patrick, The Hunt is a great movie. It has the same appeal as Ready or Not kind of feel. Okay, because I enjoyed Ready or Not a lot, and I really like Samara Weaving. I hope she's going to be in the new Scream reboot, sequel, whatever the hell it is. I really hope she's going to be in there somewhere. Bonnie Festa, my mom, what are we going to have to see for next week? My mom asking the big question. What are we going to watch for next week? What do you think I'm going to say that we are going to watch for next week? Let's have a poll. What do you think, guys? What do you think I'm going to say for the movie for next week? And then I'll tell you in like 5 minutes. In Italy, theaters will reopen on June 15th. I hope everything will be all right because I want to go so bad. I feel your pain. Oscar, what do you think is more worse, Batman and Robin or Fantastic Batman and Robin? Batman and Robin is garbage. It's the biggest hot piece of garbage, at least top 5 that I've ever seen. Top 5 garbage. Absolutely. Have you ever seen Ghost World with a young Scarlett? Yes, I have. It's been a while since I've seen that. Thora Birch, Steve Buscemi, also in that movie. Proof that I've seen it. But it's been a while, but yes, I have seen it. Happy Blobfish. I'm the type of person who cannot watch any movie higher than a PG-13. My babysitter let me watch Chucky at age 7. And 20 years later, most R-rated movies make me uncomfortable. I love fun and clean. Well, we all have our tastes. I am not a horror movie person except for Scream and Halloween. Those are the only ones that I watch for horror. I'm not opposed to horror, but I just don't like the torture porn, like the hacking off of a limb for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, no, no. Like, just do a little stabby stabby or shoot someone or, basic stuff. I don't need someone peeling off someone's face and throwing it into a meat grinder. Like, that just does not appeal to me whatsoever. I don't want to see that kind of stuff. So I'm with you, Gabe. Kevin at Mateo. Oh, now Kevin and Mateo are getting into something. All right, that's true. But she, Tatum O'Neal, and the young actor in Ordinary People are the only actors under 21 to win Oscars. All right, you guys are like so smart with your Academy Award knowledge and your trivia and all that. Rob, I don't know if Lost in Translation is on Netflix. I own it on Blu-ray, so I'm jealous. Happy Blobfish. Also, I have not been to the theater since when I went to see I Can Only Imagine. What? You haven't been to the theater in 2 years? I do not miss the theater, but want to see Detective Pikachu so much. I need a job, and a job and money do help. Jared Runner! Jared Runner, hiya. Oh, we got 24 people in the room. 25. We're getting up there. All right. Hi, Jojo Rabbit's composer was Michael Giacchino, which scored Up and Ratatouille. That's why you get a contemporary soundtrack with a depressing undertone. He is a musical genius. Yes. Destiny's guess is Parasite for next week. Oh, I don't know. Patrick, Haley Joel Osment got nominated for The Sixth Sense. Did he? But he didn't win. No. Mateo, well, it's true. I was shocked when Jacob Tremblay was nominated, but it's also understandable why adults are more considered than children. Hi, he's also scoring The Batman, which comes out in 2021. Brett, oh, for a second, I thought you were giving us a poll and the chat would choose. No, sorry, didn't mean to be confusing. I'm just asking you guys, what do you think will be next week's movie for Susan's Movie Club next Sunday? What do you think? What do you think I'm going to say? Rob, next week, Blinded by the Light, maybe. Ooh. Good choice. Sammy Boy, have you seen any other WW2 movies? Because there are a lot of really well-made ones. No, I really haven't because I don't like war movies. They're not for me. They don't really hold my attention. You have to be a really great war movie for me to pay attention. Like 1917, like Jojo Rabbit. Even though the movie Jojo Rabbit isn't focused on, that's not the focus of the movie. It's kind of like the secondary plot line. You're in the war and everything's going on, but that's not the main focus of the film. The focus is more on Jojo and what he's going through and his mom and the girl on the wall and all that. But I usually fall asleep during war movies. I absolutely hated Dunkirk. I thought it was boring as F. I just did not like it. So if you're a war movie and I'm awake at the very end and I'm alert and I'm paying attention, then I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. 1917 is probably my favorite war movie. All right. We got 23 people in the live. 23 people in the live. All right. Hi, maybe 1917, the movie for next week. There's a thought. There's so much to talk about with that movie. Justin's hoping it's Knives Out. Mr. Scott is thinking Back to the Future. I adore Back to the Future. Which is your favorite one? 1, 2, or 3? That's a tough one for me. I think Back to the Future 3 is my favorite Back to the Future. Because it's bittersweet. Because it's the ending. Mando 1776. Hello, how are you? Jared Runner is way behind on a lot of movies. That's okay. I'm obviously way behind too. Can I show you the second shelf, okay? That's how behind I am. But it's all good. We have time. There's always time. All right, Happy Blobfish is hopping off. Hope to talk to you on Twitter. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Ma'am, you don't have to call me ma'am, okay? I get that enough when I go to the grocery store. You don't have to call me ma'am. I'll take miss. That's fine. Thank you for being kind. You are so welcome. Thank you for subscribing. We do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock. So I hope you join us every single week. Mr. Scott, is it raining where you live? No, it's not raining. Magically, it's not. Ty wants to do Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Patrick, do you also buy soundtracks to your favorite movies? Yes, I do. Okay, this is how big of a nerd I am. Because you know I love my Marvel and my Avengers. Well, I loved Avengers Endgame so much. I bought the score and I listened to it in my car all the time, really loud. Because in my mind, I'm an Avenger as well. And I'm fighting as I'm driving in my mind. I know that sounds very lame, but that's me and I'm a big loser. But that's okay because that's me. And I can only imagine what other cars are thinking when I'm driving by. They're probably like, there goes the Marvel girl again. I don't know. What are you going to do? It's me. It's what I love. All right. Rob, Susan, you don't like horror? No. I thought I didn't like it either until I realized that psychological thrillers are considered horror. Well, that's a thriller. That's a different category. That's not, I mean, that's like semi horror a little bit. Get Out. Yes. I've seen all three of those. Get Out, Invisible Man, A Quiet Place. Yeah, you could Quiet Place is a horror movie, but well, a thriller, I guess. But there's really no violence. There's no one like stabbing someone like through the throat and it comes out the other side. You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't like stuff like that. I don't like over the top violence and blood and gore. It's not my thing. Because I think the world is just so full of all that stuff already. You know what I mean? Jared Runner, I don't have a lot of money for buying Blu-rays. That's okay. You don't have to buy a lot of Blu-rays. You can see a lot of stuff on Netflix, on Hulu. Are libraries open right now? I don't think they are. If your library's open, you can rent, or you can rent from a Redbox for like what, $1? It's like $1, right, to rent a movie from Redbox. You can do that. You don't have to necessarily buy. I know it's an addiction that I have, but it's okay. Sammy Boy, I thought it was cute when Jojo told Elsa he loved her at the end because I doubt Hitler youths fell in love with Jews. Well, yeah. But, I mean, deep down, I don't think Jojo was ever really like that. I just think in his mind, he thought, okay, this is what I need to be. But he's obviously a sweet little boy that, because if he really hated Jews, he wouldn't have ever talked to her or been her friend, fallen in love with her. So I think everything just brought to light who he really was. And he wasn't really like that. He was just going with what everyone else wanted him to do or what he thought that, or not what everyone else thought strike that, reverse it. Willy Wonka. Um, he just he thought he knew what he wanted, but he changed his mind. There. Okay. We know, right? You know what I'm trying to say. I get tongue tied. I think I have like a speech impediment that I was never diagnosed with. So like that's why I mess up in my videos sometimes and I'm like I get like tongue tied. It's a thing. I don't know what it is. I feel like my brain sometimes like overworking and It doesn't come out right. All right. Hello. Finally broke yesterday down and got Amazon Prime Video for a month. Watching Bosch and Goliath first. I usually watch physical media, but yeah. Okay, cool. Hi, it's talking to Justin Kirby. We had a massive discussion about Knives Out a couple weeks back, mainly talking about casting predictions. We did. We did have a massive discussion talking about fan casting for Knives Out 2. Yes. Next week, Mando thinks next week Knives Out or it's not going to be Star Wars because I've never seen it. So that's not happening. Mateo, maybe Knives Out. Oscar, my top 3 favorite superhero movies is Logan, Iron Man, and Aquaman. Aquaman, I gotta disagree with you there. I was not the biggest fan of Aquaman. I think it's highly overrated. Hope to see Mad Max Fury Road on your Never Seen It series soon. A good homework suggestion for you. Why, thank you, Bretts. Why, thank you. Always taking homework. Kevin, I call Rose being hung my favorite moment because from Jojo Rabbit's point of view, it brought true horror of the Nazi Germany era and the consequences to what happens when supporting crimes against marginalized groups. I get what you're saying, but it's not like a favorite moment. It's a meaningful moment and impact. Like a favorite moment is when like someone gets it's a good thing. Well, I guess it's a good thing that what happened. It opened his eyes to what they're truly about, I guess is what you're trying to say. So I would respect that that's your favorite. I wouldn't classify it as a favorite moment. Memorable, meaningful, I guess. Rob, Back to the Future 1, I think is the best movie. If you like Back to the Future 3, do you watch any Western movie? No, I do not. I just liked the concept of them going to the Old West. I just thought that was different. Mr. Scott, I'm stinking. I'm gonna think you're saying I'm sticking with the first Back to the Future as the best. I had fun with the other two as well. 2 was confusing. Back to the Future 2 was confusing. I felt like they were doing way too many time jumps because you had like the initial jump in the very beginning, and then they had like, the Avengers Endgame plot line where they like, split off into a different timeline, and they didn't put the stones back correctly. No, I'm just kidding. But that was confusing. Someone's telling me to draw a rabbit. I don't know if that's a joke or not, but no. What's your favorite movie score then? My favorite movie score. God. I mean, there's a lot that's memorable. Joker, Avengers Endgame, Jaws. There's lots of movie scores that are good. Someone's saying Hitchcock for a random reason. Are we talking like a Hitchcock film for Susan's Movie Club? I don't know. If you want some suggestions on war movies, I watch Apocalypse Now, Platoon, or Saving Private Ryan. All amazing war movies. Justin, we got a troll in here. Okay. All right. We'll take care of it. Destiny, I agree, Susan. I am not a fan of gory horror films. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you for having my back on that. Mateo, well, but that is not horror. That is slasher. A lot of horror movies are not slasher, so no blood or throats cut. Kevin, Susan, do you think Scarlett should have won the best supporting? Yes, of course. I would have rather see either Scarlett, Margot Robbie, or Florence Pugh win. Of course, I said this earlier in the video or in the chat. I wanted ScarJo to win Best Supporting. Ty, I loved how Elsa wanted Jojo to be her brother. I know. I thought that was really cute. It kind of makes you think like at the very end when they were dancing, did they stay in contact? Did they stay together kind of as like a little family unit because they didn't really have anyone else? So I hope they did. I mean, I know it's not based on a true story or anything, but the characters, you kind of wonder when the movie ends, well, where do they go from here? And I hope they did stay together. Of course, Jojo was never a Nazi. He wanted to be one because he thought it was the right thing to be. Yes, we know. Justin Kirby loved Rebel Wilson in it. I don't know about love, but I'm glad that her part was very limited because she never came across as Rebel Wilson. You know what I mean? Like she kind of tends to play the same type of character, and in this one she kind of played a character, not herself. So and her role was extremely limited, and I thought that was a very good thing. All right, Brett, my guesses for next week are Ford v Ferrari or The Lighthouse. The Lighthouse. I don't know if this room can handle The Lighthouse. That movie was freaky. That movie was freaky. Rob, Susan, I understand I don't like those gory movies. First horror movie I watched, Child's Play, just stupid. First, watch what you say, because that's Durant Cinema's like favorite horror movie. So don't say that around him. He might jump in this room at any time. You never know. First horror movie I watched, Child's Play, just stupid. First horror movie I liked, Silence of the Lambs. Then I watched The Shining. I gotta watch The Shining. We got 25 people in here. Yes! Awesome, guys. Ask these questions. Get more people in the room. All right. Mando, next week, Ford v Ferrari. I don't know. I'm gonna choose it randomly. Rob, Patrick, what's your favorite Western? Patrick, what's your favorite Western? Sammy Boy, one of my favorite moments that isn't death was the scene, Sammy, when Scarlett pretended to be the mother and the father at the same time. I thought that was cute. That was very interesting. I've never seen that before, so I thought that was cool. Destiny, if you're pretty interested in foreign films, I recommend Train to Busan. Excellent film. Is that a zombie movie? I think that's a zombie film, right? I don't know. I'm not really into zombies, although I watched World War Z. So my mind is expanding a little bit. Patrick, what upcoming movies are you pre-ordering? I have some coming in the mail. Some are already upstairs, ready for Target Tuesday. What's in the mail? So I don't know about any further ordering. Not really sure about that. If Best Buy ends up having like a sale of some kind, is Best Buy having any sales this week? It is Sunday. Did we look? Did you guys look online? Let me know. Mr. Scott hopes we can talk about The Revenant. Well, I do have to watch that. Never seen it. Jose, Josh Garcia. Hi, Susan. I never seen Jojo Rabbit. Is this good? Yes, it is a good movie. Watch it. Mando, next week, Bad Boys for Life. Possibly. I'm just going to choose randomly off the top of my head, guys. I'm not prepared, like usual. I'm just going, see? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have the speech thing where I'm just, blah, 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 I trip over my words. Undiagnosed speech thing. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. I don't even know what movie is going to be for next week's movie club. I haven't decided yet. Justin Kirby, slashers are a big part of horror, though, Mateo. You don't need to be so aggressive. Ooh, calm down, guys. Justin and Mateo. Calm down. Don't be arguing. Oscar, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite Harry Potter movie. I hated Deathly Hallows Part 2. I've only seen the first one. That was a really, really long time ago, and I haven't watched any of the other ones. Kevin, it's surprising that they had after-school programs for kids to be part of Nazis. They did the same thing to the KKK back in the early 20th century. Let's not even talk about that. Let's not. I know, but it's crazy, right? It's crazy what happened back in the day. Patrick, it depends on what kind of Western do you mean? Oh, we're talking about the Western thing. All right. Mr. Scott, I think my first horror movie was the original Halloween. That's a good one. That's a good one. Can you believe this past October on Halloween was the first time I watched the original Halloween all the way through? I watched it. One of the most brilliant movies. Amazing. Kubrick's The Shining has a very good soundtrack, as does 2001. It's closer to World War Z. Oh, the Train to Busan. Is that what you're commenting on? Is like World War Z? Well, if it's like that, then I'll probably like it because I did enjoy World War Z. Fury is a good war movie with Brad Pitt. Check the trailer out, maybe. Halloween is so great. I think you'd like it, Susan, because it inspires you. Oh, I've seen Halloween. I've seen Halloween. I've seen that. I'm all checked there. I got that one. And I love the 2018 like reboot of the Halloween franchise. I really like that. Kevin! Hello, Kevin. Where have you been? I missed you. Rob, anyone like the new Halloween? I didn't get a chance to see it. Me! I just commented on it. Yes, I love the new Halloween. I'm looking forward to Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. If they stick with those titles, I guess. I don't know. But does anyone really think that Halloween is going to end once Halloween Ends comes out? Not me. This is a franchise that's been going for 40 plus years. It's not going to die out anytime soon. Kevin, what do you have planned to watch for Never Seen It series this week? Oh, Never Seen It series. I don't want to spoil it because, that's what I do my video on. So, I've got some good variety going on upstairs. I usually pick out what I want to watch for the week on Sunday night after the live. I go through my pile and I kind of like sift through everything because I don't want to stick to like the same genre. I try to mix it up a little bit. But for you guys that were not here earlier, I mentioned this week as a new video, I'm probably going to do my top 10 favorite movies of all time because I know you guys have been wanting that video for a really long time. And I always say, I don't really have a favorite. Well, you know what? I sat down every single day this past week and I was thinking, really, really thinking hard. And I've tried to incorporate so many different genres. I don't want them all to be dramas or all Marvel movies or anything like that. So I've got a really good eclectic mix they're my favorites of all time. And that's what the video is about, obviously. So that is probably what I'm going to be doing this week for a newer video that you guys have not seen yet. So that is for you guys. That is for you guys. My loyal subscribers and watchers did that for you because you guys have been asking for it and you've wanted it for so long now. So I will be doing that video. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, I will do the top 10 movies of all time, in my opinion. My choices. All right. Rodney, where have you been? Hi, Susan. I think it's been a long time since I entered this chat. It has. But I've seen Jojo Rabbit. It was so good. And I saw Marriage Story as well. Might rewatch it. Well, all right. I thought Halloween 2018 was the best one in a long time. I agree with you. This is why 2018 Halloween kind of reset the franchise and kind of got rid of all the mediocre Halloweens in between, because with the new trilogy that they're doing, Halloween, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, it's like they had the very first Halloween movie, and then everything else in between just didn't exist. And then the new trilogy picks up 40 years later. So I like that because granted, I haven't seen those movies in between. Well, I've seen a couple. I saw Halloween H2O and a little bit of Halloween Resurrection. The one with Tyra Banks. It was like really bad. It's like they were in the house. It was stupid. Cameras were all over the place. Like those kind of horror movies, I watch to laugh because they're not scary. They're funny. Gonzo! Hey, Susan's happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Gonzo. Hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you. Everything is good. Kevin, do you like some of Quentin Tarantino's movies? Yes, I do. My favorites are Django Unchained. I have to watch that one. Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction. Gotta watch Pulp Fiction too. I love Kill Bill 1, 2. I do enjoy Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now that I've rewatched it, I like it better than I did in the theater. When I watched it in the theater, I hated it. I didn't like it at all. I was like, "What am I watching? This is like 3 hours long. All I'm seeing are Margot Robbie's dirty feet on, on screen the majority of the time." Brad Pitt was good, but who just did $5? Who was that? Who was that? I gotta go see. AM21. Is that a super sticker? That's a super sticker. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, AM21, for that super sticker, super chat thing. Oh, that's amazing. I get so excited. I get so excited because it's all brand new to me and I'm just so happy to be finally monetized. Oh guys, big news. So I officially did my final steps on Google AdSense to verify my bank account so I can get paid through YouTube. So that's something that I did today. That's very, very exciting. I wasn't going to do a video about that because, there's only so much I could say, but I'm very excited. So I'm all official now. I was waiting for that, that Google AdSense, that little paper to come in the mail. I waited 6 weeks, 2 months for it. Yeah, it took a little bit, but I got it and I did my final steps and I'm all set. It was actually a lot easier than I anticipated. All right. Kevin. Oh my God, yay! That sounds so fun. You mean my top 10 movies of all time? I think that's what you're referring to. Hi, have you ever watched Interstellar? No, I don't like space movies. If that's on your never seen it pile, then I beg that you put it on top. It will change you. Brett, am I the only one that thinks Thomasin McKenzie should have gotten more awards attention than Scarlett? Thomasin was incredible. I can't deny. I cannot deny that. Blah, blah. I can't talk. This is the reason why we need a young actor category. Okay. Mando just got first blood, Chips missing in action. I still believe. And Gretel and Hans. Woo! Your credit card must be on fire. Now you know how I feel. Rob, hey gang, how many people think Susan has Joker in the top 10? Ooh, Rob, are you trying to burn me? I am gonna say you're wrong. Joker is not in my top 10 of all time. Movies like that, it's too soon. It's too soon. Like a lot of my movies on my top 10 of all time are classics. They are movies that I have seen for some of them 30 years because I'm 39 years old. I'm old. So these are movies that I've watched the past 25, 30 years of my life. I don't really have any new. There's 2 that are new and that's it. All right. Oscar, which war movie do you like better? Captain America, the First Avenger or Wonder Woman? What are you doing to me? Captain America. I mean, I'm a Marvel gal. I'm going to choose Captain America, the First Avenger. Come on. Susan, what are some of your favorite Oscar wins of all time? Oh my God, Kevin. Kevin with the favorite questions of all time. Oh God. Oh, favorite of all time. Oh my God. It's hard to go back in the Wayback Machine and pull all these moments. I mean, I can't, sorry. I can't. Ty, next week, let's do Uncut Gems. Ooh, it's a little dark. I don't know about that one. It's a little dark. It's a little dark. Rob, I got to watch Halloween 2018 now. Thanks for the... What? You've never seen Halloween 20... Rob, that's your homework. Okay, you gave me homework. That's your homework. Watch Halloween 2018. Watch it. Kevin, Susan, would you do a follow-up video on actors who undeservedly won an Oscar? I would pick Laura Dern. So would I. She stole J-Lo's award. No, she stole Scarlett Johansson's award. It should have gone to ScarJo. Halloween 2018 was good, says Rodney. I thought Halloween 2 was a good sequel to the 1978 one, but then it added like stories that didn't relate to the franchise. H2O was good, but then they messed it up with the 2002. Ty's talking to Kevin at Kevin 5012, but you knew Laura Dern was going to win, right? Well, yeah, we kind of all knew Laura Dern was going to win because all 4 of the acting categories, they didn't divert. It was all the same people. We knew she was going to win, but it should have been ScarJo. Should have been ScarJo. Hi's talking to Rob at Rob. I wouldn't even think that I'm watching Susan's video if Joker is not in her top 10. It's not, guys. I'm telling you right now, Joker is not in my top 10 of all time. Now you have to tune in and watch because you need to see what's in there because it's not Joker. Joker is not in there. Joker is not in there. Sorry. AM21, the man that gave me the $5. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Enjoying your live. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Rodney, I watched Kill Bill Volume 1 when I was very young, horrified of the blood, but I realized Lucy Liu did 2 films that year, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle and Kill Bill, still amazing roles for her. I love Charlie's Angels. That Charlie's Angels, Drew, Cameron, Lucy Liu, Beyonce. No. That is Charlie's Angels, not the stupid crap that got put out last year. That's not Charlie's Angels. Who agrees with me? Let's talk about it. All right, Kevin at Ty. I knew Laura was going to win when she won the Golden Globe and the SAG, but I had hopes for J-Lo until the Oscar nominations came out. There was no way J-Lo was going to get an Oscar nomination for being a stripper. There was no way. I need some Snapple. This chat is not sponsored by Snapple, although if Snapple wanted to sponsor me, I wouldn't say no. All right. Whew. Justin, watch Jason X if you like laughably funny horror movies. Ooh, thanks for the recommendation. I do like laughably horrible funny movies. I do. Susan, have you seen the new movie John Wick? Yeah, I have all of them. 1, 2, and 3. 3's on Steelbook. All right. Rodney, I also watched Hustler. What a great film. Was J-Lo robbed from the Oscar? No, because I don't think that's a Golden Globe performance. That's not an Oscar performance. I think it's a shame that at this point in her career, J-Lo has never won an Oscar. I don't think she's even been nominated for an Oscar. Was she nominated for Selena? I don't know. But what I take away from that film is at 50, is she 52? J-Lo looks freaking phenomenal. Okay? Like, woo! She did the no carb, no sugar diet, and it worked for her. It worked. All right, Hi is talking about Interstellar. Interstellar is more than just a space movie. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Please give it a chance. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Hey, Susan, have you ever done a review on the 2000 Charlie's Angels, and did you see those films in the theater? I have not done reviews for my Charlie's Angels. I did the crap review for last year's Charlie's Angels. I saw Full Throttle in the theater. I did not see the first one in the theater. Ty talking to Kevin. J-Lo's Oscar snub was forking disgusting. Forking. I got the word forking from the TV show The Good Place. That's funny. Brett, do you like Indiana Jones? I've been rewatching the movies this week and they're so fun. I do like Indiana Jones. And I like Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. I just don't think they should be making any more Indiana Jones because Harrison Ford's like 85 years old, right? Like, I don't know. To me, it's just kind of ridiculous to keep on doing Indiana Jones films. I mean, 1, 2, and 3, Obviously, were the best ones. I like Temple of Doom. I think Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones film. What about everyone else? Sorry, I had to fix myself. Sorry. I'm adjusting. What's your favorite Indiana Jones film? Everyone? Mine is Temple of Doom. I never even saw the Crystal Skull one. That's the fourth one, right? I didn't even see that piece of garbage. I heard bad things about it and I didn't want to see it. Kevin, I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I still consider it Tarantino's least best film. The pacing and direction was off. The disrespectful depiction of Bruce Lee and Seidling, Shannon Tate bothers me. I could see that. I could see your point of view with that. Definitely. I do think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood runs too long with what is it, 2 hours and 45 minutes. It could be like 2 hours and 15. Okay. Like what makes that movie really long is when Brad Pitt goes to drop off the girl on like the movie lot or whatever, and like all of Manson's cult is like living on that property. That whole entire thing, that entire section right there. Why did we really need that? It went on way too long. Way too much. Way too long. I didn't like that. I was kind of like zoning in and out. And then with the filming of Leonardo DiCaprio's movie scenes, that went on a little bit too long as well. I mean, I get it and I understand it, but it was too long. You could have cut pieces out. However, I will say the music, I enjoyed the music a lot, the soundtrack. Kevin, did you love movies and award season as much as when you were a teenager? Yes. Ask Bonnie Festa. Is she still in the room? She hasn't said anything. When I was younger, my I would make the entire household watch the award shows as like a 13-year-old, okay? I just loved it. I've always loved entertainment and pop culture and movies. I'm way more into movies now than I was back then because we didn't have the money for me to be going to the movies all the time like I do now, even though my theater is closed. Let's not talk about it. But I've always been interested in pop culture and movies and music and who's dating who. And, like I've always been so involved. Like it's like e-news is in my brain. Like I just know stuff. I just know stuff. My brain holds this like random stuff where no one should even know or have this in their brain. I know celebrities' children's names. Like it's just stored in there. It's weird. I guess it's a skill. I don't know. All right, Sammy Boy, since all this Halloween talk, I can't wait for actual Halloween now, spooky movies. Well, Halloween, are we going to be able to have Halloween? Is everyone going to just have to wear a mask because of the phenomenon? Kevin at Ty, I agree. I agree. I believe the Oscars weren't ready to give JLo an Oscar for racism and her status as a celebrity more than a serious actress. That's a serious conversation. All right. Bonnie Fest is back. All right. Rodney, I saw Marriage Story. I thought Scarlett's performance in that film was amazing. Laura Dern's performance was good, but I didn't think it would be a winner for the Oscar. Thank you. I mean, Scarlett, like I said, Scarlett was good in Marriage Story, but I just felt like that was Adam Driver's movie. It would just, I love me some Adam Driver. I really do. What is it about? Like, he's not sexy, like, are there any girls in the chat? Do any girls find Adam Driver attractive like I do? Please let me know. I think it's his humor and the fact that he's mad tall, and I don't know. He's just got this aura. I just think that he's like a nice guy and I find that attractive. So I find like the weirdest people attractive. Hello, Sam Rockwell. I mean, he's not sexy by any means. I just find him attractive. All right. Rob, I'll watch Halloween 2018 now for you, Susan. Yes. I gave you homework. I'll keep that promise. I've seen the original sequel and H2O, but I wasn't sure it would be good. Oh, it's way better. It's way better than H2O. It's way I think it's on the level of the original Halloween. I really do. Which is hard to do because when it's the very first movie, I don't want a Facebook friend suggestion. Get out of here. Um Facebook friend suggestion. I don't want that unless it's Sam Rockwell or Adam Driver. All right. Um but yeah, Halloween 2018, I think it's on par with the original Halloween. I really, really do. All right, Adam Zoo channel. His top favorite movies of all time are number 1 is Parasite, number 2, 1917, 3, The Shining, 4, Jaws, 5, Jurassic Park. Those are all great choices. Ty is talking to Kevin. Yeah, I understand that, but come on, give J-Lo some recognition. Academy? Yeah, Academy? Give her some recognition. Mando also just got Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys for Life, Uncut Gems, and World War Z. I was able to get all of these because I got money from my dad and grandma, and it added up to $172. Well, lucky you. I am jealous. I wish I had an extra $172 to spend on Blu-rays. Fox makes better Marvel movies than Sony Marvel movies. Yes. Mando, no credit card, only Mando, you're 16? Aw, you're a baby. It's so cute. Not a baby, but you're young. Okay. Rodney, I agree. The only positive of the new one was a female director. Wait. Oh, we're talking Charlie's Angels. I was confused for a second. All right. I agree. The only positive of the new one was a female. That wasn't even positive. Elizabeth Banks didn't do a good job. By the negative was the script and she wrote it and directed it. So we're torn there. And did anyone even want? No one wanted it rebooted. She just like took it and ran with it and created garbage. Destiny's missing movie theaters like I am. Last movie she saw was Invisible Man. Girl, I hear you. I miss it so much. Kevin, I agree. The new Charlie's Angels remake was trash. I'm gonna need Kristen Stewart to stick with indie movies instead of Hollywood blockbusters. Yeah. She's best when she's in indie projects. I definitely agree with you on that one. She is an indie queen for sure. When she's in gigantic blockbusters, it just does not work. My mom thinks I'm pretty. Thanks, Mom. You are so pretty. What a mom thing to say. Rob, although if you watch The Shawshank Redemption, your top 10 list might change. The movie is that good. I know. I still have to watch Shawshank. No, my list is not going to change. It's going to stay the way it is. Kevin, no, she's never been nominated. Are we talking about J-Lo? Kevin at Ty, they're still having their own little conversation. Side convo without me. I agree. I wish J-Lo was nominated for not only Hustlers, but also Selena, especially for Selena. I mean, come on. And Out of Sight. I can't comment on Out of Sight. Never saw that, even though George Clooney is in that with her. And that was like at the height of the whole Clooney phase. Have you seen Extraction? No. I was actually thinking about it, but then my life, just became what it is. Always hectic and working. It's a pretty good action movie. I'm going to assume you're saying Kung Fu. Has Kung Fu like John Wick, but John Wick did it better? Of course. It's John Wick. I mean, Keanu Reeves. Why am I like basking in the glow of every actor tonight? I don't know. Adam Driver, Sam Rockwell, Keanu Reeves. Should I just make a top 10 list of actors that I'd like to, very easy. All right. Rodney, the new Charlie's Angels, oh, we're still talking about that, was more female driven, like make the males weak, but that's not what made the franchise so iconic. It was about three amazing ladies that kick ass and have fun. 2001s were better. Yes, exactly, Rodney. You get it. You understand. Yes. Mystique. Hi, Susan. First time on your live. Well, thank you. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. My mom, Rob, we are going to watch it this week. Oh, Shawshank. I know, it's in the pile. It's on top of the pile. Have you ever seen Wild with Reese Witherspoon and Laura Dern? No, I have not. Mr. Scott, my favorite 5 movies of all time are Friday, Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, The Revenant, and Logan. Good choices. Ty saying Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was trash. All right. Mr. Scott, is your cat in your, how's your cat doing? I'm going to assume you meant to say, is your cat in your room? Is she? No. She's not here. Baby C is not in the room. Last time I saw her, she was sleeping upstairs on the living room rug. All right, I'm happy Selena is finally coming out on Blu-ray. Oh, is it? Oh, I might have to get that one. Is that coming out this Tuesday? Let me know. I can't wait to get it along with Pretty in Pink. Oh, Pretty in Pink. Pretty in Pink and Tin Cup first time Blu-rays. Nice. Brett, see, I thought Temple of Doom was my favorite, but after rewatching, I realized it gets too weirdly dark in the middle and the characters are kind of annoying. Raiders is my favorite. You know, I don't remember Raiders. Is that the first one? I don't remember it. Temple of Doom is underrated. Of the three, love the monkey brain scene. Okay. I enjoyed Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Brett, really? 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 Rob, Raiders is my favorite Indiana Jones movie with Last Crusade a close second. Oh, Brett agrees with me. Oh, hon, Adam Driver's sexy. Okay, thank you. I'm not the only one on the planet that thinks this. What is it, Brett? What is it about? Like, what is it about Adam? I mean, he has big nose, big ears. His face is, but it works. It just works. It all just like goes together and creates this great package to look at. And he's got the height thing going on and he's funny. I loved him on Girls. Girls is where I fell in love with him. And I think pretty much everyone on the planet discovered him on the TV show Girls. And he would crack me up. Every single scene that wasn't Adam Driver, I was like, when's Adam Driver coming back on? Because I need to laugh. Ugh. I thought he was so funny. Sammy Boy, I'm a guy, but I think it's his Adam Driver's voice that gets it, but my man crush is Johnny Depp. Okay, see, we all have our things. We all have our things. It's okay. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. Speak freely as you will. Speak freely here that you wouldn't be able to speak in real life. How about that? Destiny, I don't find him attractive. Oh, girl. But I do find men like Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill. Destiny! That's awesome. Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill attractive. That's amazing. Kevin, same. Literally the exact same. Okay, Kevin, what are you saying? Adam Driver or Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill? Let me know. Justin, I noticed something. Someone is missing tonight. Who's missing? Who's missing? Now I'm really wondering. Kevin, I just watched 3 Billboards today. Sam Rockwell really surprised me. Thank you. That's my man right there. Okay, he won his supporting actor award for 3 Billboards. I think that's where my love of Sam Rockwell began. And has anyone seen that movie, Mr. Right, where he plays the hitman? He's so sexy in that movie to me. Okay, no judgment here on the channel, especially in the live. Why? Why is he so I don't know. He just is. He just is. It's like I want to be Anna Kendrick in that movie because he's obsessed with her. I love that movie. Every time it's on, I watch it, but it's not in my top 10 favorite of all time. It's not there. Ty, New Charlie's Angels is absolute trash. I agree with you. Very much so. Rodney, I think Kristen needs to choose films, and Naomi, please stay away from reboots and remakes. The movie was bad when they released the stills and the awful trailer. Hi says, completely unrelated, but a massive spider just crawled across my screen. So I threw my laptop on the floor. Oh my God, are you serious? I would be traumatized. I would be traumatized if that happened to me. I hate those things. I can't even say it. Rodney, I mean to say Kristen should choose better films. Yes, she should. Ty, I think we should do 3 billboards next week. Ty, that's an idea. That's an idea, Ty. My mom says, OMG, hi, that's scary. I would, no, I could not do that. Oh, no. Mando, watch Bad Boys for Life, but still have yet to see Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. Were you confused because you didn't have the history behind everything? Were you following everything okay? Rodney, I also love Cameron Diaz. I miss her in films. I know, it's been so long. She said she might consider returning, hopefully so. It could be a maybe. I hope so too. I hope so too. Justin, Elizabeth Banks also directed Pitch Perfect 2. Okay, so does that explain why I fell asleep during Pitch Perfect 2? I fell asleep. If anyone didn't watch the video of Never Seen It series, I watched Pitch Perfect 2, and Casablanca this past week. I fell asleep during Pitch Perfect 2, and I never fall asleep during movies. Well, you know what? I fell asleep during Casablanca as well. But the next night I picked it up right where I left off and I watched the rest. And I really liked it. I think I fell asleep because I was so tired. But Pitch Perfect 2, I was bored. Like I was so bored. I did not understand why they were going to all of these locations. The plot line was stupid. And I loved the first one. I really, really enjoyed the first one. The second one, now I know why. Elizabeth Banks directed it. You know what, Elizabeth Banks? Stick to acting, okay? Don't do the righty no more. Don't do the directy no more. Don't do that, okay? Just act, do what you're told, stand on your mark, and speak your lines, okay? Because when you get behind the camera, you create garbage. All right, that's all I'm gonna. Is that too harsh? What I just said? I don't know. Is she gonna see this? Probably not. But I'm honest. I have no filter. All right. And let's finish what Justin said. Your mom is right. You're beautiful. Thank you. I think that was important to say. All right. Justin, don't forget Ian, whatever his name is. Ian Somerhalder. I have not forgotten about Ian Somerhalder. Okay. I have like 5 boyfriends. Adam Driver, Ian Somerhalder, Sam Rockwell, Jason Statham. And they just don't know about each other. That's all. They just don't know about me yet. Kevin, Susan, is your shelf your dad made your outside your room full of Blu-rays yet? No, it's not. I still have 2.5 empty shelves, but they're waiting for all the movies over in the bookcase over there for Never Seen It series. Once I watch those, then I add them onto the shelf. And pretty soon I'll need another shelf built because I will fill up that. Rodney, and also I didn't bother to see Men in Black International, like another reboot, but adding Chris Hemsworth. You put Gemsworth. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Chris Hemsworth was interesting. But I realized when Chris Hemsworth in other films other than Marvel Okay, so when Chris Hemsworth is in other films, not Marvel, they flop. Interesting. Selena should be coming out either next week or the week after. Pretty in Pink next month. Tin Cup came out last week. All great movies. Well, good to know. Oh, you guys. Talking about who's missing. Listen, beats to her own drummer. Okay, that's all I'm going to say because I'm not going to rag on anybody. By the way, I'm just going to mention this live is going very well. We're now an hour and a half in. We still have 20 people in the room with no trolls, no emoji stuff happening like last week. So that's awesome. My mom retracted a message. Mom, what did you say? You're going to tell me later after the live when I come upstairs. Kevin, I was saying same to loving pop culture so much like you, Susan. Oh, Kevin, we're like spirit animals. You know, we're on the same wavelength. What would be a celeb you would want to have a normal lunch with? Mine is The Rock. Well, Mando, my mom would run you over to have lunch with The Rock, okay? Because she is obsessed with him. She loves him so much. Um, a celeb that I would want to have. I would want to have. There's so many. There's so many. There's so many. Cher, like complete icon. Cher. Um, all the guys that we mentioned before. Adam Driver, Ian. Well, I've met Ian, so we can leave him out. Sam. Robert Downey Jr. Who else? ScarJo, because I love her. Charlize Theron. I love Charlize Theron. Emma Stone, because she's hilarious. Can I just have like a round table for like different people that have just different qualities that I like? I like a good ensemble. I want an ensemble lunch. Josh is saying, Mr. Right is good. Yes, Mr. Right. Someone knows this movie. uh, hi. Oh, I've never what? I've never watched Three Billboards. Hold on. Hold on. Someone has never seen Three Billboards. Someone has not seen my man Sam in Three Billboards. But I would definitely watch it for next week's live Q&A. Is that a bribe? Rodney, if Cameron Diaz returns, I could see Drew and Lucy coming back as the fighting trio. That's my prediction. I don't know if they would come back. They're kind of old now, to be honest. Aren't they like in their 50s? I don't know. I mean, I would love it. I would love it if they just like came back together. Oh, my heart. Sammy Boy, Citizen Kane was the only movie in my life I fell asleep to in film class. What? The greatest movie of all time? Rosebud, right? I don't know. Never seen it either. Um, Rodney, Susan, I rewatched some of your old videos. Yeah, I apologize about those old videos. Still in the learning process. I'm still learning things 2 years later, you know, but those early videos, I apologize because they're hard up bad. They're really, really bad. But you know what? When you start a YouTube channel, you got to just start putting out content. You just got to start putting out content and getting your voice out there, getting your personality out there and who you are. And that's what I did. So I apologize about those older videos. And you say, I still feel bad. You saw Cats, that 2019 film. Yes, I did. I did because a lot of you said that I wasn't. And I did to prove you wrong that I was going to go and see it. Because I have to start expanding the mind when it comes to, you know, certain genres of films and different movie ideas. So I sacrificed myself and I went to see Cats. All right. Kevin, oh my God, I agree with you about Elizabeth Banks. Thank you, Kevin. Rodney, I think Elizabeth Banks, I think is a great actress. I think she's a wonderful comedian. I really do. When she's in Pitch Perfect And her and the other guy, the commentator, I forget his name. I think it's Higgins or something, last name. When they're bantering back and forth, I love that. I think it's freaking hilarious. Stick to that. Don't pick up a camera and film. Don't do it. I think Elizabeth Banks is a great actress, but director, yeah, she needs more work on that. No hate to her. She has potential to be a great director, but it'll take time. Lots of time, yes. Justin, also want to say rest in peace to the great comedian Fred Willard. I know, yes. Fred Willard, he was a great comedian. He was in a lot of movies, and he was also on Roseanne. So, and I am familiar with him most from Roseanne, but I know he was in a lot of movies. And to hear of his passing, that was sad. That was sad this week. Kevin, what do you love about Blu-rays and watching your movies that way other than on Netflix, Hulu, or something like that? Well, are you asking just physical media in general? That's how I'm going to answer it. Physical media, I like to have it in my hand. I like to touch it because as we all know, Netflix takes things away. All right? I don't know about Hulu because I don't have Hulu. Do movies and TV shows just stay on Hulu? They don't get taken away. Netflix takes away movies and TV shows. What if I want to watch something and I'm still pissed that Netflix took away Sons of Anarchy? And that's why I wanted it for Christmas this past year. And I got it. Thank you, Dad. But yeah, that's the main reason. Like, you need I need a physical copy of something because everything is digital, and I know that that's the way that we're going. That's the times we're living in. Everything is digital or streaming or this or that, but you know, what if something gets erased or what if something goes away or, and then it's gone? I don't know. I just like having a physical copy. I'm old school like that. Maybe it's my frame of my mind. I don't know what it is, but I just like having a physical copy to look at. Like, Blu-ray collectors and hunters, we love looking at the covers. I mean, you probably watched my unboxing of the Birds of Prey Steelbook, and I'm still looking at that thing. I just think it is so beautiful. That Steelbook, it's probably my favorite. It's taken the spot over Batman as my favorite Steelbook. It is just gorgeous, and that's probably why I like stuff to hold and look at, and I can appreciate it. Mando, I highly recommend St. Vincent. Oh, I heard about that one with Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy. I love me some Melissa McCarthy. I really, really do. When she's good. Not so much when she's bad. Patrick, what's your mom's favorite movie of all time? I believe it's Apollo 13. I guessed wrong before, and I think she corrected me and said Apollo 13. My mom is the one that loves space. She loves space movies. She would love Interstellar. I don't know. I just can't get into space movies. If you can date any celebrity, who would that be and why? This entire live chat has been about who I think is attractive. Adam Driver, Sam Rockwell. And I'll be honest right now, I think everyone knows I am divorced. If you don't know, I am divorced. And I am kind of rekindling with my ex-husband. And the thing is, the reason why I find Sam Rockwell so attractive is because my ex-husband kind of looks like Sam Rockwell and like has that vibe a little bit. So I think that's the reason why I gravitate towards Sam so hard. But I would not mind dating, Ian Somerhalder, but he's married. Adam Driver, but he's married too. This whole live chat is about people that I would, So I'll just say Sam. Sam's my man. All right. Enough about that. Kevin, Susan, have you ever seen Postcards from the Edge? No, starring Meryl Streep and Shirley MacLaine. It is based off of Carrie Fisher's book she wrote about her relationship with her mom. It's so good. I bet it is. Who doesn't love Meryl Streep? I mean, please. Rob, I was an extra on the game. What's the game plan? Oh, that's a Rock movie? Did you meet him? You said hi to the Rock? Oh my God, did he say hi back? You had contact with the Rock. That's amazing. Justin, the celeb I would love to have lunch with is Jack Black. That's amazing. That is awesome. Central Intelligence is a funny movie. Yes, it is. I have it. Yes. Love Central Intelligence. Rob, the game plan as a movie just sucked. Little Richard, rest in peace. The architecture of rock and roll, just so sad. It is sad, but can I be honest with you? And like I said before, no judgment on the channel. I already thought Little Richard died like 5 years ago. I had no idea that he was still alive. That just makes me feel bad. But yes, RIP to him as well. Godfather of music. All right. Kevin, I feel the same way about having physical media too. I collect vinyl records and I love it so much. That's awesome. Hulu takes away, okay, and even Disney Plus, they got rid of Home Alone 1 and 2. See? This is why you have to have Blu-ray because they take a, what if you want to watch Home Alone? I have them both. And I know there's more than 2, but I don't want to watch 3 and 4. Is there a 5th one too? No way. If it doesn't have Macaulay Culkin, it's not Home Alone. It's something else. Destiny. Remember when we could actually rent from Netflix? Yeah. That's how I started with Netflix. I used to get the 3 DVDs in the mail at one time. DVDs. Yes. Brett likes to rent movies digitally on Amazon Prime first, and if I really like it, I'll buy it on Blu-ray. That's the smart way to go. And not just buy something on a whim and then end up hating it. That's a good idea. Another good idea, if you're not knowledgeable about the digital route, is rent it on Redbox for like $1, and then if you really like it, you can buy it on Blu-ray. Justin Kirby remembers Video Store. So do I. What was the name of your video store? And not Blockbuster, not the huge Blockbuster chain. Mine, when I was super young, like under 10 years old, was Video Galaxy. That was the name of my local video store. Let me know what yours was in the chat, if you remember. Mystique, have you seen the movie Monster? Yes, I have. If so, what did you think of it? Well, if you've been paying attention to the live chat, the movie Monster might come up in a video that I was talking about. Okay. Rodney, I actually watched Ocean's 8. I thought it was good, wasn't bad, wasn't a big disaster like Ghostbusters 2016. I enjoy Ocean's 8. I put Ocean's 8 on if it's on HBO and I'm like doing laundry or something or cleaning. I'm the type of person that I always need noise going on. So like when I wake up, I put the TV on first thing and I put something on the movie channel. This morning it was Jaws. Jaws was on at 7:45 this morning. So, yep, that movie went on as I'm getting ready and showering and everything. So I had that going. I always need something playing. I don't like silence. So I always have some kind of movie playing on in the background. Oh, Patrick, what is your favorite The Rock movies? All right. Now I have not seen all of the Fast and Furious, so I'm going to leave those movies out of this. Let's see. I like Central Intelligence. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked it. I thought it was funny. That's like the beginning of the relationship between him and Kevin Hart. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. We're not doing Hobbs and Shaw because that's part of Fast and Furious. I know he's done some movies with like Mark Wahlberg and stuff, but I can't think of those and I've never seen them. So I can't really comment. I'm useless. I'm useless when it comes to this stuff. What's your favorite? I don't know. And then I think of it like 3 hours later or a day later. Have you ever wanted to become an actress? Well, I went to college for theater and I have my bachelor's in theater, believe it or not. Thank you. I did. I acted in several plays in high school and college. College was the best time of my life. Um, I was going to go off and try to succeed in New York or LA with my best friend. But then I met my ex-husband and we started dating and I didn't end up going anywhere. I fell in love instead, so. But that's okay. That's all right. Love, heart, love. There we go. Love rules. Rodney, I would love to meet Lucy Liu. She's an amazing actress, and there weren't a lot of Asian actors back then that weren't household names at the time. That is very true. That is very true. What has Lucy Liu been doing? Where's she been? She was on that show Elementary, but that ended a couple of years ago, didn't it? Ty, out of topic, but have you seen the TV show The Sopranos? I have seen the first episode, the first 2 episodes of The Sopranos. Yeah, I'm a failure, especially because I enjoy mob stuff, mob movies. I should watch it as a mob TV show, but I just haven't. I don't know why. If Haley Williams from Paramore ever contacted me, I would ask her out. Well, that's awesome. Who misses Blockbuster when you can rent movies? I know, but Kevin, Scarlett Johansson is in Home Alone 3. What? I didn't know that. Rob, I understand the pain of divorce. I had to quit my comedy career. Comedy career? That's awesome. Just to pay the bills. Yes, I talked to The Rock about a baseball series. Wicked cool guy. I wanted to be this guy. Who wouldn't want to be The Rock? I mean, please. Rodney, don't forget Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. Yes, Hollywood Video back in the day. Remember when Hollywood Video would sell their like used DVDs that like no one was renting or whatever for really low prices? That's how I built up a lot of my DVD collection in the early days. Mad sales at Hollywood Video. They would be like 5 for $10 or something. It was crazy. It was insane. I interrupted myself. All right, don't forget Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. Back in the day, to rent movies, you go to a store and keep it until you return it. And one day in Hollywood Video, they had the Charlie's Angels 2000 on DVD. Yes, back in the day. Susan, I'm always wondering, what if you buy a Blu-ray and when you watch it, you end up not liking it? Do you give it away or sell it or something? I usually know what I'm buying, that I'm going to enjoy it, that I'm going to like it. It's very rare that I buy a Blu-ray not knowing anything about it and absolutely hating it. I don't think that's ever happened to me, that I bought in something that I didn't like. Because most of the time I usually buy the movies, the Blu-rays, DVDs, whatever that I've already seen in the theater and I really enjoyed it, so I know I want it and I know I want to keep it in the collection. So never happened. Not happened yet. Which website do you order your Blu-rays from? I use Best Buy a lot and I use Target and Amazon. Best Buy. Best Buy is where I've been doing all my ordering from. Hollywood Video was mine. Oh, Destiny, Hollywood Video. Near a Party City and Walmart. Justin had a Sunrise Video. Rob says, Susan, do you remember Stop and Shop Video? No. Stop and Shop Video. Please remind me. Coffee or hot chocolate? Well, considering I don't drink coffee, it's hot chocolate. And yes, I really do enjoy hot chocolate. With some whipped cream on top. If no whipped cream is there, throw some marshmallows in there. Kevin, what did you do as your job before food delivery? Well, I was a waitress, believe it or not. I was a waitress for almost 20 years, and I worked at a single restaurant for the last 6 years that I was a waitress, and I loved it. I absolutely loved that job. However, I felt like a slave there because I felt like they relied on me a lot. They used me. And at the time, I didn't know better, but I worked like a horse. I was there 5 to 6 days a week, pretty much working 12-hour days, and it was just a lot. Did I make good money? Yes, I did. However, if I still worked there now, I wouldn't be doing this. I would have absolutely no time to have a YouTube channel, to go and see movies to review, to watch movies at home on Blu-ray. So I left there. I quit that job because they stole money from me pretty much. So I quit that job and went into a panic. I was like, what did I just do? Because I was there for 6 years. I had seniority and everything, and it was just a lot. And I tried finding another waitressing job. Nothing. I wasn't finding anything that I liked. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And then my best friend, Kim, infamous Kim in my videos, introduced me to DoorDash, food delivery, restaurant food delivery, for anyone that does not know. And I was like, "Is this real?" Like, I was like, "What? You can, like, do this on your own? You could be your own boss and, like, no one cares, you don't work for—" Like, I wasn't in that mindset. I wasn't in the mindset of, you don't have to work for anybody. But with the times we're living in now, with everyone wanting everything now with a push of their button on their phone, you don't have to work for anybody. You can make a very comfortable living. And I know I'm getting kind of off topic, but I'm so happy doing what I do right now because I don't have to work for anybody. I am my own boss. I wear what I want. I work when I want. If I don't want to work on a holiday, I don't have to. I can choose to or not. I make great money. I can be with my family. I don't have to miss out on events like I was before all the time. It's just such a better way of living because when you're waitressing, you have customers that drive you crazy, coworkers that make you want to blow your brains out, trust me. And with doing what I do, don't have to worry about that anymore. It is peace of mind. I start my work at 9. I usually end at 5. And I've always said I would never work a 9 to 5. Now I do, but it's on my terms. I work from 9 to 5. My goal every day is to make $150 6 days a week. And it's possible. It's definitely possible. Everyone knows, pretty much knows on the channel that I do Instacart mainly now, which is grocery delivery because the whole phenomenon, it's become a lot more popular. And I love doing it. I feel like I'm doing my part to help people out. I'm an essential worker because there's some people that can't leave their homes. Either their immune system is down or they're elderly or they're new moms or their moms, they can't leave their kids, and I'm helping them out. And I feel good about that. So I do Instacart during the day from 9 until about 3. And then for a couple of hours, I'll do DoorDash and Grubhub because if I don't make my quota of $150 a day, I get on there, do maybe like 4 or 5 deliveries, and I'm good. So now that I've done an ad for Instacart and DoorDash and Grubhub and working for yourselves, um, it can happen. You guys can change your lives. I don't know if anyone out there is looking to change your employment situation. I don't know what your situation is right now with employment. You might be unemployed completely. So working for yourselves might be an option for you going back into the workforce. And I highly recommend it. I love what I do. I really, really do. So if you want to ask me more questions about that, I will answer. Oh, my door opened. Who is it? Who is it? It's Baby C. All right. Baby C is in the room. Hey, Mama. Hey, my love. She's looking at me like, oh man. All right. Hi says it's never too late. Pursue acting if it's still your dream. I'm good. I'm good. It was my dream for a really, really long time, and then it kind of affected my life because I felt like I wasn't anything. Like I wasn't tail, cat tail, cat tail. I wasn't successful because I wasn't an actress. I wasn't a singer. I can sing too, by the way. I wasn't an actor or a singer. I wasn't accomplishing anything. And it really messed up with my mind. It really messed up my marriage, to be honest. And I'm over that because I have this. I have you guys. This is the new, like, this is the new way of, like, being famous, even though I'm nowhere near being famous. I'm not on, like, a Grace Randolph level or Chris Stuckman or Jeremy Johns. I aspire to be like that. But I'm good. I'm happy with my life the way it is. I've got my channel going on. I've got you guys that I love and I appreciate so much. And I'm good. I'm good. Patrick, you should do your top mob or gangster movies. That's an idea. It's crazy how I don't like the movie La La Land, but I'm always listening to the Emma Stone audition scene song all the time. That song speaks to me. Have you heard of other Asian actors? There's Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and Michelle Yeoh. Yes, I've heard of all three of them. Kevin, Blockbuster was my video store, but now it's a beauty store. It's crazy. As soon as I turned 11, old Blockbuster shut down and Netflix took over streaming. Ugh. Have you ever bought a Blu-ray that you missed in theaters? No, I don't think so. I mean, unless it's something that I saw like a really long time ago that I know that I like, but no. Mando just recently started watching Breaking Bad. I've never seen that show, and it is an amazing show. Also, I'm on season 6 of The Office, another show that I've never seen. What have I seen? Patrick, do you miss Circuit City before Best Buy? I was never into Circuit City. I never recall to go. I don't think I've ever gone into a Circuit City. What's your favorite blind buy pickup movies you took a chance on? Mine are Place Beyond the Pines, The Guest, and Black Swan. I can't think of a Blu-ray that I just randomly picked up. Yeah, I can't think of. Sorry. Justin, hot chocolate with whipped cream and candy cane pieces. That's a good one. For Christmas a couple of years ago, my godmother sent me a hot cocoa bar because they live in Indiana, my godparents. And they obviously know me and know that I love hot cocoa. And so for that Christmas, she shipped me 2 gigantic containers of homemade hot chocolate, like powder. And then she sent me all the fixings, candy canes, marshmallows, like everything to put. Oh my God, I loved it. It was like the best gift. The best gift. Those are the gifts that I love. Handmade, thoughtful gifts. I love that. Rob works as a waiter. Tell me the movie Waiting isn't spot. Oh, yes, it is. The movie Waiting is spot on to being what a waiter or waitress is like. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now the question is, have you seen the second one? Because I have. I used to have dreams acting as a kid until I got bullied, by neighborhood kids to stop pursuing it. Now being in college and study theater revival, loving acting and directing. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hi, what does that Audrey Hepburn quote at the back say? The quote says, hold on. You could always tell what kind of a person a man thinks you are by the earrings he gives you. what it says. I bought that because it was pink and black and Audrey Hepburn. I didn't really care about the quote, although the quote is nice, but I love Audrey and I just wanted the black and the pink. Really love your channel. Thanks for the great content. Oh, thank you so much. Is it Plaid or Played? Played X2? Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that. Rodney, have you ever seen Romeo Must Die or Queen of the Damned? There was a singer who almost, yeah, Aaliyah, of course, and unfortunately she passed away in the plane crash. Susan, if you don't mind, I'm just wondering, how long were you with your ex and how long have you been separated? All right. How long were you with your ex? So we started dating 17 years ago. Sorry, something had to go. We started dating 17 years ago. There's a 17-year age gap between me and my ex, just so you know. I'm 39, so add 17 years onto that, and that's how old he is currently. We started dating when he was 39 and I was 22. Uh, yes, yes. Kind of robbing the cradle, but that's all right. I've always liked older men. And we got divorced in 2010. Actually, on D-Day, December 7th, 2010, is the day I got divorced. Just so you know. Thank you for your great service, Susan. Well, thank you. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Justin, I don't drive, so I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Otherwise, it would be a great option if you could drive. When you hit 1 million subscribers, I hope you still remember us. Oh, Kevin, thank you so much for putting that out there into the universe. I am hoping I have 1 million subscribers. I don't know if that will ever happen. I mean, I'm thrilled with having almost 1,200, on the way to 5,000, on the way to 10,000. There's so many people on YouTube that I watch that I aspire to be. They're so inspiring. I know I've said a lot of the people that I watch as far as like movie content goes, but one of my other biggest inspirations on YouTube is Samantha Joe. If you guys don't watch Samantha Joe, subscribe to her channel. She is like the realest person ever that I've ever seen. She has no shame. She just puts herself out there in every single video. She's honest, she's real, and she's just exploding on YouTube. And I just think it's fantastic. I really, really do. I feel like I would get along with her in real life, like right now, like if she was sitting here right next to me. I feel like we're very much in the same vibe of how we are with personality. So I guess that's why I always watch her content and I click on every single video and watch it because she's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I comment on Grace Randolph's video every now and then saying to check you out. Hopefully one day she reads it. Oh my God. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. That's crazy, but thank you. You have a beautiful cat and cute. Sorry, Susan, was not you. She's pretty. Okay, so the cat's pretty.
Yes, she is. What is she doing? She's taking a bath.
She's pretty. Would we expect me to have anything less than a pretty cat? I don't think so. Of course. I adopted these cats from the Humane Society. I got my black cat first, which you guys, I don't think have not seen my black cat. But her name is Hepburn, after Audrey Hepburn up there on the wall. I got her first at Humane Society. And then a year later, I got Miss Crawford Elizabeth, aka Baby C, sitting behind me. That's Baby C right there. And they're my little monsters. And they're actually my color scheme: black, gray, white, pink. Not pink cats, but black, gray, and white. Not intentional. I don't buy cats to go along with my home decor. Some people think I do. I don't. But I love my girls because I don't have children. I'm not planning on having children. They are my children. So I love them so much. Have you heard of MASH? Yes, I have. I've never seen it. At Rob. Hi, I was talking to Rob. Oh my God, The Place Beyond the Pines is one of my favorite movies. Patrick, do you go to Starbucks or do you go make your own hot chocolate? First of all, I don't go to Starbucks. I think I had hot chocolate at Starbucks. Bleh. The voice is getting tired. I think I had hot chocolate at Starbucks one time because I had a gift card. Someone gave me a gift card for Christmas or something, and it tasted like garbage. The only hot chocolate that I will get out is Dunkin' Donuts. That's it. But otherwise, I make it at home. I don't understand going out for coffee and hot chocolate all the time. Just make it at home. It's so much easier. It's right there and you're saving money. It's one of those things where if you took the $5 that you're spending on your hot chocolate or your coffee and put it into a bank every day, you'd have a lot of money at the end of the year. Okay, multiply that and figure that out. $5 every day, little things that you could do to save money. Now I'm going into saving money tips, but it's important. Do that. Don't waste your money on hot chocolate. Buy it on Blu-rays. Do you consider Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Oh my God, you started dating when I was born. Huh. Sorry if that made you feel old. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks a lot. That's okay. I know I'm old, but you know what? That's why I date older, because they're older than me and I feel young. But let's be honest. Do I look like I'm 39? You could be honest. Let me know. My 40th birthday is October 1st. Do I look like I'm going to be 40? Does this room look like a 40-year-old's room? No. I'm keeping the youth by having youth around me. That's kind of my shtick of what I'm doing. All right. Hey, Susan, do you have any idea of what our next Sunday movie is? Oh, I actually forgot for a second. All right. Who wants to know? Who wants to know what movie we're going to be watching for Susan's Movie Club for next week? I think you all want to know. I've made my decision. Knives Out. It's going to be Knives Out next week. Watch it this week. We're going to watch Knives Out this week and discuss it next Sunday for Susan's Movie Club. And don't worry if you missed the announcement because you left the room, then I will post it on the YouTube community like I always do. But it's going to be Knives Out. All right. Rob says, Susan, I did comedy shows at Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun about 10 years ago. If I would have known you, oh, you could have come with your ex-husband. Just don't heckle. Oh my God, that's awesome. Rob, where do you live now? Because I used to freaking go to the casinos all the time. Susan, which win was your favorite from this year's Oscars? Probably Joaquin Phoenix's. It was time. It was time. He was deserving of it. It was his moment to finally win an Oscar, and for him to win for that role, I was ecstatic. Ecstatic. Kevin says, when did you start really collecting Blu-rays? Well, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I did not start collecting Blu-rays slash steelbooks until I started watching Durant Cinema's videos. If you have not seen Durant Cinema's videos, go to his channel after this live right now, subscribe to him. He basically does, his entire channel is dedicated to what I do every single Tuesday. He goes on Blu-ray hunts. Obviously not lately because of the phenomenon of what's going on. And he's doing the best that he can, like all of us. We're all modifying our channels a little bit. But I discovered his channel randomly and I watched a couple videos in a row. I binged like 5 or 6 and I said to myself, he's got something going on here. He knows who his audience is and there's just this thing. And I looked up after I watched his videos and subscribed to him. I just looked up Blu-ray hunting in, YouTube search and tons of other videos came up. And I was like, wow, these videos are getting a lot of views. So that's when I decided that's what I'm going to start doing. Because at that time, my channel was still in the not really getting a lot of views stage of the YouTube life. And so that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing that because it's movie related content. It gives something different. And that's when I really put myself out there because I started filming in a store in public. Now it doesn't bother me. But when I first started, I was like, what am I doing? I was very self-conscious about it. And now I'm like, I don't care. I'm just going to go out to a store and film. So Durant Cinema, I always blame him for my addiction because it's his fault, because it's his channel that I stumbled upon that inspired me to do this. So there you go. But in actuality, he's a fun guy. He's a great guy. We are kind of planning, hopefully, a little collaboration. It might happen. Cross your fingers. That will be coming to the channel once everything opens back up. He does a lot of collabs with other blue tubers out there, and I'm hoping that he will Blu-ray hunt with me. So I will keep you guys updated on that. But that was actually in the works, and then the phenomenon hit and happened. So everything kind of fell apart there. But that would be very, very exciting for me. All right. Kevin says, I honestly thought you were 28. Not even kidding. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to be 40. Do you like to drink beer? Nope. I hate beer. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't drink beer and I don't drink wine. I wish I was actually telling my mom the other day, I really wish I liked wine because it seems like I would love to come home at the end of a long day and pop open a bottle of wine, put my feet up and watch my 90 Day Fiance, which is actually on tonight. I can't wait to watch that after I'm done with this. Um, I would that seems like something that I would love to do, but I'm not into it. I don't like the taste of wine, and I've tried it. I've tried different kinds. I've tried White Zin or Chardonnay or Merlot, Riesling. I can't. I don't like any of them. Patrick, really? Do you have any white hair or do you dye your hair? Yes, I dye my hair. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm an open book. I can admit when I have white hair. I'm sure you guys have seen the white streak that starts coming up right here in the videos when, it's time to dye. Yes. Moving on. You don't look a day over 36. Well, thank you. Mr. Scott, you look wonderful. You don't look like you're going to be in your 40s. Thank you. Mid 30s. Thank you. Sweet. Thank you. Susan, you look good. Little younger, 25 and 39. Thank you. Hi, but I swear we had already had a discussion about Knives Out. No, we had a fan casting of Knives Out 2. That's what we had when we were discussing what actors we would want in the sequel that's going to happen. I believe it's greenlit. Knives Out 2 is going to happen. And we got on this random conversation of who we would like to see in the second movie. But we did not discuss Knives Out. Susan, I know you like reality TV. I started watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Haha. Just wondering, do you believe the Denise and Brandy rumor? Listen, I believe it. I believe it happened. However, I don't know why anyone would have to justify their sex life. You know what I mean? I don't understand why certain people opened up their mouths to begin with. Now, I have to admit, I'm 2 episodes behind with Beverly Hills. I got to catch up. So I don't know what happened in the past 2 weeks episodes. But just the bottom line, your sex life is your sex life. What happens behind closed doors, like if Denise and her husband Aaron had an agreement with Brandy, okay, they're a married couple coming to an agreement with, they're all adults and they're not hurting anyone. So I think you know where I'm going with this. Like, I don't get why anyone has to answer to anyone else. And I've got to say, Lisa Rinna is coming off really hard on Denise. Now, I don't know what Denise has been doing the past couple of episodes. Uh-oh, people are leaving because I'm talking about Beverly Hills. Um, I'll wrap up the Beverly Hills talk. But I just don't think anyone should have to justify their sex lives if they are all consenting adults and there's nothing wrong happening. That's all. All right. I have 11 people now. The count has gone down dramatically. All right. I'm going to wrap this up very shortly. Guys, we're over 2 hours. I never go over 2 hours. This is crazy. Do you remember your first Blu-ray or Steelbook you ever bought? My first Steelbook was Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. I do remember that. Do you own any Tom Hanks movies? Oh, of course I do. Tom Hanks is one of the favorite actors. Rob is in Massachusetts. Okay. Kevin, it's so crazy because I started watching you after seeing your Golden Globes nomination reaction in December, and your channel has grown so much since then, and it's only been 6 months. Thank you. I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited how the channel is growing and expanding. I know those are the same kind of words, but that's okay. I just love how I keep going forward. I'm keeping going forward, and that's all that matters to me, really. And I cannot thank all of you guys enough because without you, I would not be here. I would still be at a measly 82 subscribers, you know? So you guys, I give all the credit to you because you guys watch and you put up with my nonsense and my blabbering and my blah, and my mess ups, and I thank you for your support. We don't have 90 Day Fiance in British TV, but that story with Ed and Rose became really popular here. Oh man, Ed, no neck Ed. He is, oh my God. I should create a channel just to talk about reality TV. I swear. I can't wait to watch 90 Day Fiance. That is like my newest addiction reality show. My mom got me hooked into it. If you have not seen 90 Day, you got to watch it. June 1st starts 90 Day the other way. So if you guys watch 90 Day, watch the other way, where Americans go to the foreign country. That's a good one too. All right. If you like movie content and stand-up, Susan, check out Mark Ellis. His comedy special was great. Watch it on YouTube. Okay, thank you. Susan, I love the podcast you did. Thank you. Would you ever do more? Absolutely, I would do more. But I think I kept repeating a word. I think it was like. I got to watch myself because I'm a repeater of words, but yes. Destiny, is Knives Out the movie for next Sunday? Yes, it is. Knives Out. Do you own any James Bond? No, I do not. My dad does. I have been watching Dr. Pimple Popper, yes, on Hulu, and it is so addicting. Do you know if there is a season 4? I do not. If she calls me, I'll let you know. Susan, is there a list of films that left you disappointed from each decade? That's a lot. I can't think of that at the top of my head. Keep up the amazing work on YouTube. Thank you so much. Destiny, no neck Ed, what a mess. Yes, he is bad. He is so rude. So rude. Not even the whole like staying with her family thing, because I mean, that would make me uncomfortable. Same situation, I would be uncomfortable. But like telling her that her breath stinks and brought Listerine and a toothbrush and then made her shave with like, he is so rude. You have no neck, Ed. Okay? You literally have no neck and you're like 3 feet tall and you're insulting her. Like, oh my God. He's like the rudest thing I've ever seen. Hey, Susan, what other reality shows are filming? Like Zoom shows, like American Idol and The Voice? I don't know. I think the Housewives of Atlanta reunion is, you know, on Zoom or something. All right, Brett, I found you from your best of 2019 video. Almost clicked off when Joker was your number one. Ugh, Brett. Haha, but I stuck with you and I'm glad. Well, thank you, Brett. Thank you. Have you heard of Hell's Kitchen? Of course, Gordon Ramsay is good TV. Yes, he absolutely is. Destiny, tell it, Susan. I always do, Destiny. I don't hold back. Rob, Susan, hope you have a great night. Thanks for the chat. Susan, greatest of all time. Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. Do your homework. I will do my homework. Do your homework. We'll talk about it next week. Patrick, what is your favorite housewife shows to watch? They're all good, Patrick. They're all good. And you know what? I gotta admit, I miss Miami. There was a Real Housewives of Miami. It was on for 3 seasons. I really don't know why it was canceled, but I like that one as well. But currently on the air, my favorite, that's toss up. It's so hard. It's like children. Look, Chris Stuckman notification, Scoob movie review. It's like Sophie's Choice when it comes to the housewives. What's your favorite? I mean, God, there's so many. Atlanta, Potomac, Dallas, New York City, Beverly Hills, Orange County, New Jersey. How do I choose? I can't. I can't choose. I can't. Mad Max Fury Road. LOL. Is that homework? Is that homework you're giving me? Destiny, alrighty. I'm going to go take a walk with my mom now. Have an awesome night, Susan. And I will be doing my homework for next Sunday. That's right. Do your homework. Hi is leaving too. All right. It seems like everyone is leaving. Guys, it's been 2.5 hours almost of this chat. I can't believe a lot of you have lasted this long. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Final, do you own all Toy Story movies? Yes, I do. I have all of them on Steelbook. You mentioned homework, so I had to mention it again. Thank you, Brett. All right, guys. My mom's saying ta-ta for now. Ty, the movie is Knives Out. We're talking about Knives Out next week. Thank you so much, guys. I am signing off. This has been a blast chatting with you. Do your homework. Watch Knives Out. We will be discussing it. Stay tuned for all the videos coming this week. Target Tuesday, my top 10 of all time. I'm finally giving it to you. I worked hard on it. And no trolls in the chat, Adam. That's right. We had a great live chat. All right. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.